Hooey. Okay, y'all, we breaking a 24-hour fast today. 3 o'clock yesterday was the last time I ate something. And today I'm getting ready to break my fast and show y'all how I'm gonna break my fast. And I'm a little like winded and tired, but not from the fast. I'm not like starving hungry. It's because I got out there and I did my walk early. And then I can't say that I jogged, but I stepped it up a little bit. I walked a little bit faster today. And so I've been washing clothes and cleaning and stuff to keep myself busy while I get through these 24 hours. And I'm ready to break this fast. So let me have a moment to get things together for y'all. Have y'all ever fasted for 24 hours? Back in the day, okay, here we go. Back in the day, I've done that. I don't know if you've ever seen that 10-day fast, that lemonade fast. I've done that fast 3 times in my life, and it really is a good fast. I'm a little too old to do it now. I don't think I want to go 10 full days, because going 10 full days trying to fast, man, is a lot. If you can make it through those first 3 days, that third day is your mind starts playing with you, man. And then after that third day, if you can get through that third day, food, nothing will faze you. Literally nothing faze you. It doesn't faze you to watch people eating, doing the mukbang and the ASMR and seeing people come up to your house to eat. Nothing fazes you if you can get to that third day. The first 3 days are the most difficult on that fast. But I've done that fast. I want to say I've done it 3 times in my life, and I've never really felt better. But I'm not at the point at this late stage in my life if I want to go a full 10 days. So what I was doing last year and what I'm trying to get back to this year is that every Tuesday I do a 24-hour fast. So I stop eating on Monday, and then I pick back up again on, what's the day? Tuesday. What's the day? Tuesday. So it's been 24 hours for me in about, let's see, since I've had anything, 24 hours and about 30 minutes since I've had anything to eat. So the way that I'm going to break my fast is really how I eat all the time. I was going to break it with yogurt and show y'all some things with yogurt, but I decided against it. And this is what I got. I got me a salad with some dark leafy greens in it. I got some dino kale, which y'all call Tuscan kale. I got some arugula in here. I don't know if you were with me probably a few days ago when I roasted 4 beets. I had 2 left over. I cut up the beets and put those in here. I've got a red onion in here. I've got some sun-dried tomatoes and olives in here. And then I boiled my last 2 eggs that I had. And I got my eggs in here. I got me some Oscar sardines, some saltine crackers, a raw onion, and then it's more. But wait, there's more. I got a banana for my fruit and blueberries that I just washed and cleaned, and a half a slice of orange. I ate the other half yesterday. So this is what we're getting ready to enjoy after a 24-hour fast. So the question for today is, have you ever fasted for 24 hours, and how did you feel afterwards? Thank you, God, for this food. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And it's not that I'm super hungry right now. It's just that I know that I need to eat, because I'm not trying to do a 2 or 3 day fast. I want to do a 24-hour fast, so that's it. I will be done with this. And you know, the only thing I have on this salad is salt and pepper and lemon juice. I didn't do any kind of dressing. It's good. Yum. I'm in Houston, Texas. It's 85 degrees today. So when I got up, I said, okay, I can't walk in the afternoon. Let me get up and walk early. So I walked early this morning, and I started doing other stuff during the day to keep myself busy, like washing and cleaning and stuff like that. but it was beautiful outside this morning. Oh, I also have in here a little bit pieces of, I don't know if you can see that, Honeycrisp apple in here. I don't know if I've ever told y'all this. I'm already getting warm. You do not need to massage kale. Just squeeze a little lemon juice, lime juice, whatever, some sort of acid on it, and it will tenderize that bite in dark leafy greens. It's good. And I always like to eat a raw onion. But it's summertime outside in Houston right now. We're gonna have a hell of a summer. I'm talking about the long hot summer, but I don't know if you can see it in my face. I'm all for the heat. I'm all for the heat because I seriously have seasonal weather depression. I do. And once that sun comes out, man, I'm a different person. I'm a totally different person. So I'm feeling good. I spent about an hour or two outside just in the yard, you know, getting in some extra steps and just chilling in the yard before it got too hot out there. I mean, it's been a beautiful day. So, fasting. Let's talk about fasting today. I think it's good for you. Now, the things that I've been reading about it is that they said there's a process called, I hope I pronounce it correctly, autophagy. That's when your body's basically start eating itself. Bring it on, baby. Come on, bring it on. And they said that happens, I want to say they say after 24 hours. I want to say what I've read is it's either at 24 hours or after 24 hours. When your body starts doing that. And that's when you're, I guess, going through your rejuvenation process. I don't really know all the ins and outs of it. What I do know for sure is that you feel good after. I feel so good right now. I really do. I feel lighter. I feel awake. I don't feel overly hungry. I eat a lot just because I eat a lot, y'all. I enjoy food. I enjoy food. I just do. And I knew I had to shift some things in my life because I do enjoy food. And so as I'm getting older, in order to not be a burden to my children, I've got to think about health. Because you're getting older and you're still eating, you know, bad stuff every day, or more than you should, it's not a good thing. So I think about my health as a way of me, like, protecting myself, but also thinking about my kids because I want them to go out and have full lives without worrying about old mama. And if I can keep myself healthy, that's a beautiful thing. And the other thing I got on this salad is sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. You can't see those that well. So that's the other thing that I got on the salad. But I wanted to stress that point because a lot of people don't realize is that as you age, like for instance, I got a brother. He just ain't gonna do right. He just ain't gonna do right. He don't even care. And I try to give him the argument like, man, it's less burden on your kids if you have, he's had 3 strokes. If you have a stroke or whatever, it's less burden on your kids. Like, whatever, I'm still gonna eat, whatever. So you got people like that. And nothing, no shade on him. It's just that's how the majority of people, older people think. It really is. But I think a little bit differently. Number one, because I want to be able to be independent, moving around on my own. And number two, I don't want my sons worried about me. I just don't. So I try to do, I'm just doing minimal stuff, y'all. I'm not doing any kind of extraordinary stuff. Let me be clear on that. Let me be very clear on that. But if this once a week fasting can help me, then that's what I want to do. And that's what this 24-hour fast has done for me. That's what it did for me all last summer. Man, it was a wonderful summer. And so I want to encourage you that if you're thinking about it, jump in there and do it. And if you've never done it before, the easiest thing to do is to start by doing intermittent fasting. And then once you get used to intermittent fasting, then take you one of those days out of the week and do a full 24-hour day. Because when I started intermittent fasting last year, I did that totally wrong too, because most people think you can do the intermittent fasting and then all of a sudden, once you break your fast, you just eat anything you want. No, you still have to watch what you eat. You still have to watch what you eat, y'all. You do. And so once I got that under my belt, it was great for me. So I want to encourage you guys, hey, if you're trying to get right for the summer and you're trying to just get a little bit healthier without doing anything kind of extravagant or without taking pills or whatever, try intermittent fasting. Because so the way that I do it, I stop eating on a typical day at 6 p.m. in the evening. By 6 p.m. I'm done eating, and I pick up eating again at noon the next day. But when I'm eating at noon the next day, I'm not eating fried chicken, hamburgers, french fries, and all that stuff, although all that stuff is good. I ain't gonna deny that. All that stuff is good. But I don't eat that. I eat like this. And I eat like this because a couple of reasons. Number one, I'm trying to lose a couple of pounds. I'm just going to be honest with you. And I don't want to do anybody diet and anything. And for me, this works so well for me. And that's one of the reasons why I do it. And another reason is that it just feels so good. You just feel so good, y'all. This salad is so good. You just feel so good, y'all. So why wouldn't you want to do something that's going to make you feel good? Because it feels good to feel good. It does. It does, y'all. I'm here to tell you it does. Man. And this is what does it for me. So if you've never fasted before, get online and follow some of these people that are experts. I'm not a professional. Follow some professionals that know what they're doing and can advise you the right way. But just know, from an average, everyday person versus a nutritionist or a physical trainer or a bodybuilder, from a mere mortal like you and me, from this mere mortal to you, it works. It does work, y'all. And it feels so good. You just feel so good. So this might not be the way that the professionals tell you to break a fast. No, they may have certain, like you eating egg whites and you're drinking protein shakes and all of this, but I'm not a big, here. I think I explained this once before. Let me tell you the thing about protein shakes that I can't get into. This is a mental thing for me. Here's the deal. I believe that my teeth are doing something to my food when I eat it that is needed to help break down the vitamins, the minerals, the nutrients that's in the food to get down into my system and ultimately out to my bloodstream. I believe the teeth is doing that for me. So I used to juice, I used to blend, but when I blend the stuff, I feel as if the blender or the juicer is taking the role of my teeth. And therefore, my teeth are not getting to do the work that they need to do because the blender or the juicer is doing that work. This is me. Now, I might be crazy thinking this way, but this is how I think. Okay? So Plus, I just like to chew. I like food, y'all. Maybe the whole thing is just, I just like food. I just like to eat. And so I'm not into the protein shakes and stuff. I'm just not. I would rather eat my food. I would rather eat my food. But I think the teeth has a role in getting the nutrients that I need to my body, and I just think the blender and the juicer takes that out of there. Plus, if you juice, you leave all of the good part. Oh, what? You getting rid of all of the good part. I want this fiber in me. I want this stuff in me. I do. I need it. I'm old. I need it, y'all. I need all this fiber and stuff. So that's why I don't do it that way. But if that's your thing, because we all get to go out of here the way we want to go. So if that's your thing, then break your fast with a protein shake. I feel like right now with 2 boiled eggs, that's what? 12 grams of protein, and a can of sardines, that's about 18 to 20 grams of protein. So in this plate right here, I'm getting over 30 grams of protein. Now, some of y'all might say, because I see people say they're eating 100 plus grams of protein a day. I'm not doing that. I am not going to do that, y'all. Because number one, this is all I'm going to eat today. This is it. After I finish this in these fruit, I'm not eating any more today. I don't need to eat any more today. And it might be because I'm older that I feel this way, or maybe my gut is something going on with my gut. I don't know. I literally don't think that I could eat 100 grams of protein in a day. I don't think I could. I don't think I could. And nobody has broken down what an older person really needs in terms of protein on a daily basis that I understand. What I do understand is that the older individuals, and I learned this with my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, the older individuals that are in the hospital or in a nursing home are given those little sweet drinks, Ensure and Boost and all of that, and they're supposed to be high in protein, but golly, they got so much sugar in them. And I'm like, no, let me eat my food. Let me eat my food. So I would rather eat my food than to drink my food is what the point that I'm trying to make. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. When you're trying to break a fast, do we really have to go through the stuff that when I was younger, I used to be intimidated about going to the gym because I'm a healthy girl, as you can see. And all the ladies in the gym were ripped and stuff. But it didn't take me long to figure out that, baby, basically it was just a place to meet dudes more than a gym. They just happened to be physically fit and working out, but it was more of that. It was more of a meat market than, really a gym. And I think that still holds true a lot for today too. But I would be intimidated about going to the gym. So a lot of the things that I learned about protein shakes and juicing and stuff like that, I did back then, but I was never fond of it. And so, like I said, I think my mouth is doing some of the work that needs to be done for my digestive system. I just believe that. And if any doctors on here or nutritionists on here, y'all tell me if I'm wrong with that line of thinking. But that's what I believe. So I want to break my fast with eating food. I have not eaten one cracker yet, because this salad is so good. This is what you do. Take everything in your refrigerator, all your vegetables, and just chop them up and throw them in a bowl. And then add something that's gonna make it easier for you to eat. Like today I added sun-dried tomatoes and I added olives. And then add some nutritious stuff like the sunflower seeds and the pumpkin seeds. Squeeze a little lime and lemon on it. salt and pepper, you good to go. I'm telling you, vegetables, people underestimate, even vegans, I believe, underestimate how good the flavor of vegetables are if you eat them in the state as close to natural as possible. As close to natural as possible. If you roast them, lightly roast them, if you eat them raw, man, just put the right stuff on them and salt and pepper. They're delicious. They're delicious. And what will happen is, and you can try this with your kids, what will happen is you'll train your taste buds. You will ultimately train your taste buds, and your taste buds will learn to enjoy vegetables in their almost natural state. It will. It will. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do these little come eat with me episodes, because we see so many people asking you to come eat with them, but they're eating fried food, or they're eating, stuff to do mukbang and ASMR and stuff like that. But none of the food looks good. I'm not denying that. The food looks good, but none of the food is healthy food. And so I wanted to kind of do the same thing, but show you how to eat some like healthy type stuff. And prove to you that it's good. Because it's one thing for me to cut a video and say, this is how you make this salad. This is how you make this particular dish. This is how you roast vegetables. This is how you do this. And just show you the beautiful picture of the end result product. But while I'm doing these episodes, you're literally watching me eat this food. So did you know, I think you know, that if it wasn't good, I wouldn't eat it. Because nobody's going to eat food that's not good. People are not going to eat food that don't taste good. I'm not going to eat food that don't taste good. So this is my way of kind of reaching out to the community and saying, you could do this because this is good. Because if this wasn't good, Val wouldn't be doing this. And you see proof of that. So that's kind of what I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about and encourage you. Man, figure out a way to get into intermittent fasting. And then once you get a groove on that, figure out a way to do 1 day a week, just 1 day a week without diet and exercise, 1 day a week, go 24 hours. Your body gonna thank you for it. I feel so good today, y'all. I feel so good. Am I tired? Yeah, I'm tired from I did fast walking today, like power type walking. And I normally don't do that, but I was so excited to get outside today because of the weather and just get it in before it got too hot, that I just got into a groove and just kept that groove going. But I feel it now. I feel it now, y'all. I feel it now. I feel that groove now. But I know I'm gonna sleep like a baby. And I know that it's just gonna be good for me. And so I want to also encourage y'all to watch the changes in my, you can see it in people's face. Watch the changes in my face as I go along through this intermittent fasting journey in this once a week fast. Because you'll start to see my face like sink in and go. I'm still gonna look like an old lady, okay? So ain't no miracles gonna happen. And I'm okay with where I am. I'm okay with being an old lady. But you will see a shift in my skin, and you'll see a shift in my face, and you'll say, okay, well, maybe what that old lady talking about is right. It's right. Because I did the exact same thing last year. The only problem that I have to work on is when the weather changes. Then I go into a depression because I cannot stand cold weather. And I was raised in Chicago, y'all. I cannot stand cold weather. And I get thoroughly depressed when the weather changes. So I'm in my prime right now because, baby, the heat is on. I love the sun so much. And what that says to me is that I'm probably deficient in vitamin D big time. Because what I have deduced from eating the way that I'm eating and just living life and just being around for the length of time I've been around on this earth is that when my body is overly positively reacting to something, that means that that thing, especially when I'm talking about food, is missing from my body. Let me give you a classic example. I eat beef liver. I could eat a piece of beef liver right now and my energy will shoot up 1,000%. What I figured out, and I honestly don't know if this is scientifically true, but what I have told myself is that whatever is in liver is deficient in my body because it triggers like, whoa, the energy is there. I'm alive. Yeah, hey, what's going on? Let's do this. Let's do that. The energy just shoots up when I eat beef liver. What I suspect it is for me is either the B12 or the copper. Because I didn't even know until a little while ago that liver, I didn't know all the nutrients that was in liver. Let me say that. And I looked it up and it said that liver was high in copper. So I said, I must be missing a lot of copper from my body because that is the one meat. That is the one meat that immediately taking a bite out of liver, my energy level just shoots sky high. Isn't that unreal? So I'm saying all of that to say that your body will tell you the same reaction I have to the sun. Not when the sun is like the sun is at its peak right now. 4 o'clock in the afternoon is when the sun will burn you up. So no, I'm not going out there then, but that early morning sun, when that early morning sun hits me, it's like rejuvenation. And that's the truth. And so you got to get to learn to know your body like that so you'll know what your body is actually asking you for. Do I have proof of this? No, I don't. I'm just going by what my body is telling me. And if I have to listen to my gut and listen to my brain, I gotta listen to it when it's telling me that stuff too. And that's what it's telling me. You missing something that liver has, and you don't have enough vitamin D. So the sun, you love the sun. I have friends and neighbors when we sit out in the backyard, everybody's under umbrellas and hiding from the sun. I'm the only one sitting out in the sun. And they can't understand that. It's because my body says it wants it. It wants it. Just like my body says it wants these vegetables. So, said all that to say to just learn your body. Because as I was raising my children, I was trying to do all kinds of diets, y'all, and then none of them worked. Even when I was in college, I was taking them yellow pills to stay up and stuff. I was doing all kinds of crazy stuff just to stay up and keep weight off. And then you get to a point in your life where you realize none of that stuff was working. You got to start listening to your body and putting the right nutrients in your body. And so that's kind of where I am now. Am I perfect? No, never gonna be perfect. Am I gonna still eat some fried fish and fried chicken? I absolutely am. Sure am. But I'm trying to do it a day at a time. And a fast a week. And I think that if I can do that, which I know I can because I have done that before, I'll be all right. And the thing for me to work on is to, when that weather starts shifting, to be strong enough to keep that process going. Now, if this was a cold day, the way I would break this fast is what y'all call bone broth. But I just would have made a pot of greens with some ham hocks or some smoked turkey necks. That's the same thing y'all call them bone broth that y'all buying in the containers. That's the same thing the old people in my family in my neighborhood used to eat and drink. We used to drink pot liquor. We call it pot liquor. Drink pot liquor like it was coffee or tea out of the green pot. That stuff has so many nutrients in it. So if it was cold, that would be how I would be breaking this fast today. I would probably have me some greens, some cornbread, and then I would probably drink some pot liquor. I'm just doing a warm weather version of that right now. So, and if y'all ain't eating beets, I don't know what to tell you. Beets if I was stuck on a desert island and I could only have water and one other thing, beets would be what I would ask for. Beets. God, they're so good. Beets. I just don't believe anything that's that deep in color that can stain you so much, that stains your body to the point to where when you pee and poop, you got the stain from the beet. If a beet can do all of that to you, a beet must be doing something good inside that body. That's just how I think. That's just how I think. That's just how I logically justify what I'm doing. That's how I logically justify what I'm doing. So, hold on a minute, I'm getting warm from talking. So that's kind of what I wanted to share with y'all. A way to break a 24-hour fast. It doesn't have to be, I was going to break it with yogurt. And I changed my mind at the last minute. But it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. You just eat the thing that you enjoy. But you also try to put some nutrients in your body. So that's where I still have not eaten a cracker yet. Yesterday, y'all, I made an oatmeal cookie for one person. And I filmed almost all of it and then forgot to film the final product. So I can't put the video up. But what I want to show people is how to do stuff when they even want treats and stuff, how to do it so they're not cooking a whole batch of thing or a whole pie or a whole cake. I'm trying to break it down to show them that you can still enjoy some of the things you like, and it doesn't have to be processed food. You just, basically I'm showing them how to cut a recipe down, all the way down, so that you're just satisfying you. Let me show y'all. I ate half of it last night. This is what it looks like. It was a big cookie. And I will probably eat the rest of this today. Oatmeal raisin cookie. I ate half yesterday and I'm probably gonna eat the other half today before 6 o'clock, before I stop eating and call it a day. And if I don't, I don't. No big deal. No big deal. Right now I'm not craving it. I just brought it to show y'all that that's another way that you can do things too. You can make you food for one, make mac and cheese for one person. You can do that. And I wanted to put a video up to show you how to do that for an oatmeal cookie, any kind of cookie really, so that you won't feel like you got to go out and buy a whole package of processed cookies, so you can just do it yourself. And the ingredients are simple and the stuff you should have in your kitchen anyway. So that's kind of what I got for y'all today. I wanted y'all to see how I break a fast, and encourage y'all, if y'all wanted to get on board with fasting, just give y'all some pointers on what I'm doing. So I'm going to finish this up. I'm not going to hold you guys anymore. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much. I'm Val Taylor. Y'all go out and make it a great day. Mission accomplished. Fasting done. Bye now. Make sure you watch the next video and like and share and subscribe. I forget to say that.